You see my kitty? Oliver wants to say hi. Today I want to talk about a very spiritual message I'm receiving right now. And Spirit wants me to tell you that choosing the spiritual path is going to find yourself, you're going to find yourself in periods of loneliness, periods of feeling like you're the only person around you in your personal space that understands a deeper meaning to everything that's going on around you. I think with the invention of technology and phones, and now that we can reach each other in a more broader connectivity, we can find a lot of people who on the internet who are on a spiritual journey or on a spiritual path. And sometimes when you start this journey, you start to realize just how many people around that don't see the reality that you're seeing. And if you find yourself in these positions where you're not around other people that have a spiritual path or have spiritual mindsets, that it's a lesson for you to go deeper into how can you love and cherish those around you without any judgment on them. Judging them as in, oh, they're not on a spiritual path, or they don't understand that they're creating the reality that they're in. They don't have the same spiritual knowledge that you have. And when you are around people who maybe are complaining or making negative remarks, and you want to I've experienced this where I want to help other people so badly who are in very hurtful situations, but at a certain point, those that are on a spiritual path have so much knowledge deep within them, and when it comes to one-on-one connections with other people, you have to know the right thing to say. And that's a very hard topic to address with somebody who's not spiritual, because say you want to help somebody and you want to give them spiritual advice, but they're very closed off and turned away from that subject, they're not going to receive the message in the way that you're intending it to be delivered. And so when it comes to these messages that you want to give to other people, you have to learn in this solitude how to be strategic with the spiritual knowledge that you have, because we are living in a time where more and more people are waking up, and we as light beings in this earth have a duty to awaken those around us that are meant to awaken. Those that aren't, unfortunately, won't, and that's their soul's journey. They came into this world to be disconnected, and that is their purpose, and that's their point. And you have to release the need to make somebody believe or think something, because if you're very spiritual and you're like, and you know how it feels when it's so loving and peaceful, and you want that for other people, but sometimes we have to release that need to change other people. We have to love them exactly how they are. But if you want to help other people the best that you can, sometimes it's not going to get through to them, but you can lead by giving an example of what a light being is. And that's being loving and kind and caring to all of those people who may feel hard or tough to love in the moment, but expressing your deep, unconditional love, the love that the universe has for each and every one of us, and you show them that through a human being, may or may not help them in that moment, in a day, in a week, in a month, but eventually those little moments add up, and you're planting small seeds in hopes that there will be a bountiful harvest for their spiritual growth in themselves. And it's not about changing other people. It's never been about changing anybody. It's about expressing yourself in your deepest, most loving kind of way, so that others in this world who may be experiencing something that's not of love and light, so that they can see that people out there exist, that it is possible to heal, that it is possible to be loved without limits, without conditions. And some people have never experienced that. And so when you can show them that, when you can show them, I accept you exactly how you are, and I have no need to change you, I have no want to make you different, I love you exactly how you are, and what you're going through is for your best, highest good. You see, a lot of times in spirituality, you think that for yourself, but giving that back, showing that to other people, the unconditional love, is quite honestly the most freeing feeling in the world. To go around and look at people who you in the past in your old mindset would judge and be like, oh, this person is XYZ, this person is XYZ, I don't want anything to do with it. And yes, there is a limit. Protect yourself. Do not put yourself in a situation that you are intuitively seeing as dangerous. And some people have malicious intent towards other people. And there's a line, of course, draw that line. Use your spiritual intuition and your spiritual knowledge to know when that's happening. But instead of immediately judging somebody by their outside appearance, tell them, think in your head, God made you that way. God made you exactly how you are for your own special purpose. You are just as much of a being of light as I am in this world. You are just as deserving as the unconditional love God has for you as He has for me. And I love you exactly how you are, exactly how you show up in this world. And you have a purpose. And so, originally my message is the spiritual path is lonely. It is lonely to be the outcast. It feels lonely in a world full of ego, in a world full of instant gratification, in a world full of not so beautiful things. It feels lonely. But when you can flip that script and say, you know what? I love you exactly how you are. God created everything in His divine, and its divine image. I'm trying to not say his or hers, or God is not a person. It's not a human being. We are part of God, but we are not God. God is not us. If that makes sense. I had a really good analogy. I had a really good analogy. Let me think if I can remember it. God is in us, and I am not God, but I am not God. God is us, but I'm not God. If that makes sense, I'm sure you'll understand. But yeah, just learn to love even when it doesn't feel right, even when it doesn't feel good. Embrace the loneliness. You're not alone. You aren't. There's so many people on a spiritual journey, and you can find them. They will find you. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep believing in the love and good in this world, and you will find exactly what you're looking for. I love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Peace.